What up, everybody? I am back. This is part 2 of my vlog. I just want to get a couple things off my chest, basically for me, for my friends, family, because I was going to write it in my blog, but I figured today I'm going to do a video. I'm just going to do a video. This is a rant. This is a rave. This is, like I said, I'm very thankful that everything worked out and nobody was in the house when that happened. It makes you really think, makes you appreciate life, and you realize how precious things are, because knowing that we could have been in the house and any one of us could have been shot, it really opens your eyes. And it really refocused me, made me thankful, made me grateful, you name it. And I still think about it. Like I said, the bullet's still there. The neighbor's still there. He's not been evicted. He's supposed to be being evicted. I really want to know what happened. My mom doesn't want anything to do with him. I would like to know what happened. If you're a responsible gun owner, then you know that if you're cleaning your weapon, you should have no bullets in this gun. You shouldn't be playing with guns, not taking pictures with guns. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in protecting yourselves. That's the only reason I would have a gun, is to protect myself from intruders and situations like this. But knowing that he's still in the house, he wrote a letter to my mom apologizing for the incident, and he also said something about removing dangerous items from the house. It makes me think that there's other things in his house. The cops were there. We don't know what they found out. They didn't give us any, explanation of things that happened, and we are going to be looking for the police report, so we know exactly what happened. But in that regard, I hold faith that nothing bad is going to happen. I don't like to think about the what ifs, so I'm moving on from the situation. But it's hard because, number one, we have a bullet somewhere in the house and we don't know where it went. And number two, we have the fucking mirror, to sit and look at. And it's a big reminder. My daughter's scared. She thinks about it a lot. And, that's kind of something I'm dealing with. But in regards to that, there was a lot of support. I put in the picture on my Facebook, and people that I hardly know reached out to me, glad that I was alive, gave me really encouraging comments. And the bummer part about it was that my mother did send my brother a picture of it, told him what had happened. He didn't call. He didn't care. Like, no, are you okay? I'm so glad that you're okay. Nothing. I messaged him the other day and told him that I don't know what's going on with him in his life, but he should care about his sister, his mother, and his niece that could have been killed in the situation. I think he thought, well, I'm over here in Moscow, Idaho. You're in Las Vegas, Nevada. There's nothing I can do. But contrary to what he thinks, if he had called, it would have made my mom and myself feel very, very good, and just to hear his voice, just to know that he cares, and reached out to one of us, and he didn't do either. And so my mom did have a conversation with him, and she did tell him how I'm feeling. I didn't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I'm very angry with him right now because there's no emotional connection between him, me, my mom, and him and my niece and nephew. He doesn't call to see how they're doing. He doesn't call to see how I'm doing. I have a disability now. I was diagnosed with 5 levels of spinal degenerative arthritis. So in 5 levels of my back, each level has arthritis in it. I've had spinal injections. They didn't work. There's no surgery that can fix this. I'm living with this for the rest of my life. I'm in pain 90% of the day. I'm on several different medications. They make me tired. They make me grumpy. They make me gain weight. They make me lose you wouldn't believe the side effects from these medications. And if you do understand, then please leave comments about your situation and your stories. And I just texted him and told him I'm really sick. It'd be nice to hear your voice. Well, he called because I basically guilted him into calling, and he said that he thinks we're doing this for attention, that it's over, there's nothing he can do. Same thing with my back. He says everybody has back pain. I have back pain. He's had a lot of back pain. He's been to a chiropractor for many years, which is why I feel great talking to him, because I know he understands my situation. But not a call, no support whatsoever, I think he thinks that I'm over-exaggerating. I don't think he understands that this disease will get worse. I will be in a wheelchair someday. I'm not going to be able to do the jobs that I've once done, which have always been hard labor jobs. I can't do the things with my kids that I want to do. I can't go on long walks. I can't stand for very long. I can't sit for very long. And otherwise, if I want to do things, I have to be medicated. So I'm tired. I'm like a zombie. It's hard for me to enjoy things because I can't get comfortable. Like sitting here, the only reason I'm sitting here comfortably is because I'm very medicated. Thank God for pills, but they can't last forever, and they do wear off, and you do build up an immunity to these medications. So, you know, I have to do the hot compress, cold compress. Sorry about that. I do, you know, stretches. I'm going to be losing a lot of weight here this summer because my brother is getting married in June, and although we have conflict, and although we're not close right now, he's my brother. I'm going to his wedding. I'm going to support him. I may not like the woman that he's marrying. We have our issues. That's something I've written about in the blog. That's something that, you know, is kind of private between us. But I told him the last time I talked to him, I said, if you're happy, she makes you happy, that is all I care about, and I won't get in your way. So, you know, I want to be there at the wedding. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be, you know, I'm overweight, so I want to, you know, work on losing weight, work on some exercising, work on, you know, changing my diet, changing my entire way of life. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be doing with my mom. She's, you know, a big support. I have a lot of friends that support. I have a great support system. I'm thankful to all my friends who get me out of the house, who take me out, who make me smile and make me laugh. And yeah, I'm very thankful for that, because if it wasn't for them, I probably would not be here. I have very dark thoughts sometimes, and the only thing that really pulls me out of it is knowing my kids are there, that they need me, they count on me. And because I did lose my grandmother to suicide, I don't know, you know, I'm not ready to talk about that yet, but it will come in a vlog someday. It will be in my blog. But she did commit suicide, so I do know what it's like to find someone who's done that and deal with having to tell my kids what she did, dealing with having to live in the house that she killed herself in for months, learning how we were homeless, we had no money, we had to sell all of her possessions just in order to survive. So I've been through a lot, and my thoughts have been very dark. Not being able to work is horrible. I'm used to being active. I'm used to being a caregiver where I was taking care of people. I've been a cashier. I've been a car salesman. I've been a car service salesman. I've worked at Bath and Body Works. I've done everything. And these jobs are jobs where I'm interacting with people and I'm busy. And to not be able to stand for more than a couple minutes at a time without your back, just this horrible pressure and pain. And then, you know, it shoots to your legs and your hips and your neck and your arm, and you just feel so miserable. It's so depressing when you're used to being active. And my grandpa suffered from MS, and he was the most active guy I knew, and I am the way I am because of him. And he went through the same thing where he stopped doing the things that he loved, and he was in a wheelchair, in a scooter. He wasn't able to, you know, walk on his own. And I know that I don't have MS, but I know that I will be there someday. I'm not able to walk the mall without hurting. I can't go anywhere for very long periods of time, so I know that a wheelchair is in my future. I'm trying to find positives in everything, knowing that I have supportive dads. My kids have supportive dads. They have both said they will be here for me. My daughter's dad lives here in Vegas with me, and he is very supportive, and we get along very well. We're great friends, and he will do anything to help me with Sarah. So my kids understand that I'm going through this. My daughter is very understanding. She's very helpful. She rubs my back. You know, she keeps my mind off of the pain. She's an amazing support. And my son is the same way. He says, I don't care if you work. I don't care what you do as long as you are here and I love you. So I'm very blessed with my family. I just wish that my brother and I were closer. I wish that he was there for me. I wish he would call me. I wish he would, you know, just he has no emotions anymore. He's not connected to any one of us. And I don't know where I don't know where it went wrong. I don't know if it was the suicide, if it was the fact that we moved here and he thought we left him. You know, I don't know where he went wrong. I don't know what caused him to be this way. The last conversation that we had was a positive conversation. I thought we, you know, reset our relationship, clean the slate. You know, I want to start fresh, but I think there's something going on in his head and in his heart that is changing him. Let me see if I want to put my glasses on, if it makes me see better. No. And look at the glare. You can see me in the screen. Hello. Sorry, squirrel ADHD, you know. But I can't really, it's hard to focus on that when I have a lot of things going on here, but going to the wedding in June is going to be a big strain on my finances. I don't have an income. I'm claiming disability right now. I probably will be denied. Have to get a lawyer. That takes years. Don't have an income. I have little money left from taxes that I'm saving for the wedding. But this is money that I'm spending that I can't get back to go to a wedding with someone who doesn't give a flying shit about me. So you tell me, should I go to this wedding? Should I be there when he doesn't care? I mean, what? I want to know what other people think in this situation, people that I don't know. Anybody that's non-biased to the situation, what would you do? I want my kids to be in the wedding. That's very important to me that they're in the wedding. But me, I want to go back home. I want to see my friends. I miss my friends. We want to hang out. But seeing my brother going to the wedding, spending all this money on dresses and clothes for my kids and gas money, it just seems like a waste if he doesn't care. You know what I mean? So I just want to know everybody else's opinions about that. That's really kind of wearing on my mind. You know, I have my son's birthday coming up. He's turning 13. I have a 13-year-old. I have a teenager. I can't believe that. I'm only 33. I feel so young in my heart, in my head. I don't feel 33. I don't feel disabled. I feel like I want to fly. I feel like there's so many things I want to do. And knowing that my child is 13 already, that he already grew up to be like a young man, it's a trip. And knowing, you know, he's going to be here for spring break and he's here for the summer. And I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know how I'm going to do. But I know that I'm going to do my best to be there for him. I want to have fun. We have a swimming pool. I want to swim. I want to lose weight, exercise, be active. I want to go hiking. I want to go to the amusement parks. I want to do fun things with him when he's here. That's my main focus. And I don't want the negativity between me and my brother to affect my life anymore. I want to focus on trying to be positive, trying to make positive changes so that I can feel better, maybe someday get another job, someday be able to support myself. But you think about that when it's your only family, it's your only brother, you think about him a lot. And I do. I want to know, I want to fix things, but I don't know how. So, but I still have so much on my mind and so many things going on in my head and in my heart and my body that I think focusing on myself and my kids is what I need to be doing. So other than that, the weather is beautiful. It's 90 degrees right now. It's warm. I want to be happy. I don't want to focus on the negative things. But other than that, that's my blog. That's my blog. That's what I want to say for today. If anybody has any comments or any supportive words, I appreciate it. I'll take any feedback. If anybody has been through the same thing, you know, how do you get back a relationship that you've lost because we're so far away from each other? And I don't think we've ever had like a real conversation about our grandma committing suicide, our grandpa dying, my mom trying to commit suicide. We've been through so many things at a young age. And I think he's building a wall. And I'm not. I'm trying to break this wall so that I can be open and honest about how I feel. What else is there to share? Crocheting is going really well. I made a lot of cool stuff. I'm making a Lego backpack for my son that I will put on my website. I'm going to put it down below. So if you guys are interested in anything, you know, that's my passion right now. That's what I'm doing for fun and hopefully someday to make money. So if you're interested in anything, I can make shirts, blankets, scarves, shawls, hats, scarves, slippers, anything. So if you want anything, put it in the comments below. We can work something out. Other than that, I'm going to spend the rest of the day watching Iron Fist on Netflix, which is like an amazing show. Go check it out if you're into Marvel Comics. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. What else am I going to do today? So I did my makeup. I'm going to do some chores. Well, I might do chores. I really don't want to, but I might. I should probably do chores. Look for some part-time jobs maybe. But the first thing I'm going to do now is watch Iron Fist and take a nap because this day has been already grueling. So I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can work on my Lego backpack. So, yeah. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.